So. Wir sind in dem Outlaw Fort. Und überraschenderweise denken die Leute hier wirklich, wir haben irgendwelche Skills und hier haben Angst vor uns zu sagen, hey, gib uns einen Zettel, wir kriegen einen Zettel. Zettel ist ein Steckbrief. Ray gesucht wird, nicht tot und lebendig, sondern nur tot und tot. Ray hat unsere Sachen geklaut und vertickt, aber der sagt uns auch nicht, wo die sind. Ja, deswegen weiß ich eigentlich nicht, wieso wir Ray eigentlich noch am Leben halten. Na gut. Wir schauen uns erstmal weiter das Fort an. Sagen Ray, hey, kleine Scheiße.
Are you still trying to tell me you don't know who is trying to kill you?
What? Yeah, honestly, I really don't know. Why would I go chasing Wyatt otherwise?
The contract taken out on you says to contact W for payment.
W? That could be Wyatt, but no. If Wyatt got the job to put this hit out there, then I know who gave him the contract. Wyatt and I were on the same crew at one time. We were part of Jackson's gang. They were bad times, and the earnings were slim. In the end, I left the group just before they all drifted away looking for better earnings. Wyatt must still be in contact with those guys.
If you knew all of this before, then why did you drag me here?
I didn't know for sure, still don't. And coming here to find out might have got me killed over the wrong idea.
So, how do you think this will play out now?
Listen, I know I owe you. And I know I will only survive this with solid company. So I am going to stick with you until my debt over the armor is paid off, okay? I'll help you. I'll fight alongside you. In return, you help me find Jackson's old boys and collect all the copies of this contract.
You stole my armor and left me for dead. You already owe me.
I know. And I will pay you double what they're worth in return, as well as helping you. What do you say?
I guess it's the best deal I will get from you.
Wow, that even sounds like optimism. And that from an ice block. It seems my brother was right. You really are normal people behind your frozen facade. Okay then, tell me where I should go and I am there.
I have a camp.
Yeah, I already know where you stole your things.
You were watching me?
Hey, I sort of gathered you might be pissed at me. I thought knowing where you were might stop you doing something you'd regret.
I know I'll regret this.
Dann. Du hast einen Bruder.
You have a brother?
Yeah, Tom. He's all that's left of my family.
Is he as messed up as you?
Oh no, he's much worse. I'm always having to get him out of trouble.
Right. Tell me about these contracts.
Okay, the situation is this. I lost track of the guys from Jackson's gang. I think they were looking for another crew to join. They really needed to make a profit. Out of them all, Mason, Bombi, and Jackson will probably be the hardest to find. What I do know, though, is that Leo stayed in the desert. Tell me when you're ready, and we can go find him.
Is everything okay with us?
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, you've not tried to kill me, so that's gotta be good, right? We shouldn't hang around here too long. Staying in one place is never a good idea.
Follow me.
Of course.
Ah, nice. Ich habe einen Bodyguard. Kann man dir denn irgendwo helfen? Weil das ist jetzt darum. Outlaw. Schönes Bettchen. Was ist das? Der Hundezwinger für den Panzer? Oh, gute Gabel gefunden. So, wir haben noch irgendwie ein Level gemacht. Pazifistisch gehen wir hier vor. Geschicklichkeit möchten wir erhöhen. Achso, wir können aber mal gucken, was denn hier so... 4 Punkte, müssen wir auch mal so einen Lehrer finden hier jetzt langsam. Haben wir denn irgendwas, was wir fast tragen können? Nein. Trage ich schon. Weiten nicht. Tierfreund und Überleben. Geschicklichkeit, ey. Missionsgegenstand. Ach, dafür brauchen wir... Oh Gott. Ich hab gefunden. Na gut. Ja. Erstmal Stärke. Da machen wir mal nichts anderes. Outlaw-Lehrer. Gut, ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, bei den Outlaws sollte man einen Outlaw-Lehrer finden. Ich bin nicht enttäuscht. Steht da ein Pfeil oder was? So, ihr beiden. Und euch hier?
Have you ever been in the cage?
Yeah.
Cage, okay. Also Kampf. Naja, können wir genug Öl abhaben. Oh. Wie rot. Gut, wer bist denn du? Bist du der Duke oder so? Blake.
I don't recognize your face. Are you with Bloody Baxter or Logan the Duke?
Weder noch.
Who is Baxter?
You really aren't from around here, are you? Baxter the Bloody. He founded the camp here. They say he killed over a dozen jackals with his bare hands, pulled their innards out through their throats, and yet a man as brave as that turned and ran.
Ran from what?
From the Duke. Logan kicked Baxter out of the fort and took over. And then the Duke sent jackals out after him. So they say. But you will have to decide how much of that is true.
Who is Logan?
You don't know who Logan is? Logan's the Duke. You didn't think the Duke's name was just the Duke, did you?
I'm not with anyone.
Really? No one? Well, as you're new here, then you should try and get the full picture.
No.
Don't take people's word for anything until you've got the facts, yeah? Life under Bloody Baxter's rule matched his name. It was bloody. The Duke, with Nasty's helping him with planning, well, they've changed things here. So, what do you want?
Handle mit
Let's
mir.
do some business. Are you ready to trade?
Ach, das ist immer nur Scheiße hier, ne? Zigarettenschachteln. Eines Elex. Na gut, also. Ich kenne mal so einen Lehrer hier. Outlaw. Aha, den Krug darf ich nicht nehmen, oder? Okay, hier drin ist alles Eigentum. Okay, oh, wir sind safe. So. Ich dachte, das sind richtige Outlaws. Türe. So, was will ein Outlaw sein? Willst du oder stehst du da in der Ecke? Okay. Wir looten, wir looten, wir looten. Na, ist auch nur ein Auto. Eine Wache. Wache, 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 Wache. Ich weiß nicht, ob das ein Thron sein soll oder... Der Typ ist ein Jim, ey.
Get me a drink. And something to eat. And not just beans. Get me something decent. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it.
Sure. Pay me and I'll get them.
You're not getting any shards. Just get your ass moving.
No pay, no drink.
Do as I say, or I'll shove your head so far up your ass you'll be kissing your own tonsils. Give me a drink. Give me some food. Get them for me now. Doing that would be a good move on your part. You'll want me to owe you a favor when all my plans come together.
What plans?
What plans? What do you think, I'm stupid? You think I'm gonna tell you that? The Duke might be in charge now, but he won't be running things forever. Someday, someone is gonna take his place. And when they do, you'll want them to be a friend of yours.
Is that so?
Defeating Baxter doesn't make him immortal. The Duke might have the fort now, but remember, no one thought Baxter could be overthrown, and where is Baxter now?
So you want to replace the Duke?
Look at me and tell me I wouldn't make a better leader. And once I rule, Nasty will be at my side as my war leader, working closely with each other. Very closely. And we could use someone like you. Or are you all talk? Come on, get the drink, take the deal. The future is waiting for you. You should start listening to people in the know, or you're gonna get left behind.
Wie komme ich denn immer auf so eine Frage? Ich habe noch nichts von der Arena gehört, außer was mal eine Arena. Und woher weiß ich, dass er in der Arena kämpft, ey? Er hat es mir nicht gesagt. Vielleicht schon im deutschen Untertitel, der nicht zum englischen Text passt. Ah, Gott, 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 Gott. Ich habe nichts mit ihr. Und der ist auch ein Lehrer. Achso, also zu der Arena. Das ist ein Jetpack, nice.
I'll wait here.
Ich will nicht mit euch reden. Okay.
I'm with you. You go on.
Ach, ey. Junge. Gun.
Ah, look who we have here. A new face come to Tavar looking to make his fortune. You looking for a challenge? I'm surprised a drifter like you made it here. But now you're here. Welcome. I hope you bring yourself and the rest of us good profits.
Are you this friendly with every newcomer?
Friendly is business, and business is me. I mean, look at me. Who would have thought a humble man like me would make it all the way to the rank of enforcer?
How did you get yourself promoted?
I fought for it. I built respect with every punch. If you want respect, if you want a name, you get it in the arena.
How can I earn a few shards here?
Ah, you want some advice? Well, advice is investment, so how much you want to invest in my advice?
That depends on what I'll get back.
Oh, I know you're thinking price, but you should be thinking return. You should be thinking profit. But if you're too scared, well, winners understand risk. So, if you don't want to be a winner, walk away.
I'm not
Scam.
Okay, du bist also so eine Arena, Heini.
Who invited you in here?
Sorry, ja schon. Wie gesagt, Outlaws. Ich brauche schönes Raketensilo. Du bist doch bestimmt Nasty, oder? Wenn du nicht Nasty bist, dann weiß ich auch nicht. Nasty. Bin ziemlich sicher.
There is nothing for you here.
Der
Don't do that again.
There's nothing. That's it. Leave.
Der sollte ich nicht sprechen. Na, erstmal ein Tipp. What the fuck ist das denn, ey? Oh, interessant. Interessant, ich will einen Trainer finden. Ich brauche. Lass mich in Ruhe. Iron Madison. Du siehst aber irgendwie aus wie jemand, der Kopf abhackt.
Hey! Stay right there.
Is there a problem?
That's what we're going to find out. You've got 5 seconds to start talking about the Elexit you've brought with you. If you're not worth something, you're not worth anything here. So tell me, do you want to own or be owned? Little Liam here is almost burned out. He needs replacing.
How much are you worth?
More than you could ever afford. I could own you as I own little Liam. I have a lot of property in this fort. The cage is off limits without my special permission. Time for you to move on. If you're looking for entertainment, try the entertainment district. It's in the name.
What's the cage for?
Asshole storage. Anyone who messes with the Duke ends up in there. If they're lucky. Bow to the Duke. Hear the Duke. Don't fuck with the Duke. That's our outlaw version of the Berserker's laws.
Have you thought of setting that to music?
You should ask the Duke. He's famous for his sense of humor.
Do you take many prisoners?
Only where there's a profit. Sometimes to serve as an example to others. But a slit throat and a shallow grave does that better. Frank, over there, is a cleric. He's serving as an example, and he's proving useful sometimes. He has a brain the Duke wants to pick.
How did Frank get here?
The cleric sent some of Kalan's little soldiers over the border. They soon learned the Duke is more powerful than Kalan. His friends ran. We took this one prisoner.
Darf ich die dabei zusehen?
So, who's more powerful, you or Kalan?
Ha! He prays to me. This cleric knows that. He knows he needs to give up his secrets. It's me, not Kalan, who decides the pain he feels and whether he gets to live. Or if I'll kill him for doing something stupid like trying to escape. He and Liam, they know me well. Oh, yeah. And if this cleric wants to get you involved in anything, don't listen. He promised a set of shards to Bat, and that dipshit of a runner believed him. Bat lasted 3 days in the cage. Weakling.
Really? I mean, shit.
Ach da, das ist bestimmt Frank. Frankie. Dann zählen wir noch sehen.
You're a prisoner here?
Only in body. My mind and spirit are free. I won't waste words on an unbeliever. Kalan will punish you all.
Gut. Elex sind auf den Arsch.
Too easy.
Ich will mir zweimal super eingeschlossen sitzen. Gut, ich würde gerne einen Lehrer finden, bevor wir die Episode beenden. Dass hier jeder überall hinpinkelt, ey. Okay. Das sind also die Live-Zielübungen. Das war auch ein Outlaw, das heißt, die schießen sich nach links doch. Da ist halt ein Becher.
That tower is where the Duke lives. Serious man, the Duke.
Nice. Ah, wo ist denn hier ein Lehrer? Gut, ich möchte eigentlich nicht zum Duke, der sitzt nämlich da oben. Ach, da hinten war ich noch gar nicht, ey. Gut, ganz schön groß hier bei euch. So, bestimmt hintereinander. Gut, zum Duke möchte ich noch nicht. Ich habe noch nicht richtig viel in Erfahrung gebracht. Außerdem suche ich gerade primär einen Lehrer. Das ist eine schöne Aussicht hier. Ah, eine gute Gabel. So, hier sind wir gewesen. Ach hey, Nasty, gut. Nasty muss ich auch noch nicht reden. Zu wenig Informationen und ich habe hier auch eigentlich noch gar nichts verloren. Aber ich wäre gerne Outlaw. Wenn ich doch bloß ein Outlaw wäre. Und wenn zurückgeht, dann lassen wir hier wahrscheinlich mal rein. Ganzes Spiel verkackt. So, du bist der
Hey, you. Do you have a few shards for me?
Shit, rat. Go work for your money.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Listen to Ray here. Always good for life guidance is Ray. Never has people wanting to kill him. Always rolling in shards.
Bla 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 bla. Nein.
No.
Because sometimes... And the...
Lass mich.
Oh, rats never... You should... But...
What the fuck?
Oh, warte. Junge, ich suche einen Lehrer. Soll man immer einen Lehrer jetzt? Rat, Junge. Gar kein Einfluss hier. Das hat der Name schon. So, für geht's. Mal Aliens. So, zu hier sind wir gekommen. Dann links. Das ist der nächste, der hier wahrscheinlich die Krone an sich reißen will. Eigentlich nicht so eine stabile Regierung. Ah, angeschrien. Ganz ruhig, ganz ruhig, ganz ruhig. Wer bist du? William. William,
Well,
lehre mich.
excellent. Another desert fly landing here thinking he's found something for free. You're just lucky you aren't a berserker. I hate those forest rats. They're almost as much trouble as the clerics.
I don't want anything for free. I'll earn it.
I hope so. Not like those other factions. They think everything's free. Berserker, cleric. They're both trying to squeeze us out of Tavar. They want to take us out. One needs men, and the other wants our land.
Who wants your men?
The clerics are short of new recruits. Didn't you know that? They're not getting a single man, while I am William. I am the Duke's cousin. The Duke is in charge round here, and I'm gonna make sure he stays in charge. We are outlaws.
What if I want to join the outlaws?
We don't take people from other factions. But yeah, we're looking for new people. Getting rid of Baxter meant getting rid of his men. So, prove yourself to me and you can swear loyalty to the Duke. You'll find it profitable. None of the other factions will give you the sort of freedom you can get here.
Or the Prophet?
Or the Prophet. Not the Albs, they're separatists. Not the clerics or the berserkers. The fort is where the real power lies.
Let's assume I join you. What happens then?
Then you will start as a runner, like everyone else. If you want to become an enforcer, you will have to earn that privilege. But to each who proves themselves, there comes profit. There comes trust. There comes armor and weapons. So earn your way and take the profit.
Okay. Wir können Outlaw werden. Das ist doch schon mal ganz gut. Stimmt nicht gedacht, aber... Gefährten. Hafer. Vogelfrei. Wieder gejagt. Und das von fast allen den Alps, den freien Menschen, die meine Ware erkennen. Okay. Ich, William. What? Inhalt? Ach so, okay. Ach, William. Wo ich mitmachen?
Are you sure you have everything?
Only an idiot thinks they have complete control of it. This is about stopping all the little crises becoming big ones. And I have one small crisis that I can use an outsider to solve.
Ah. Wofür brauchst du Hilfe?
What do you need my help for?
I need someone who isn't on the radar when it comes to the district overseers. Some of them are pissed about something. I need someone to deal with that.
About these district overseers. Who are they?
There's Big Jim. He's in charge of the arena. Chloe, she manages the entertainment district. Then there's Mad Bob. He calls himself the Scrap Baron, and you'd better call him that. People don't call him Mad Bob to his face. Ever. And there's Blake. He takes care of things that need taking care of. They've all earned their place, all proven themselves loyal. But they all have their little problems, and they all want more.
Tell me about Chloe.
Chloe owns her cut of the takings. That's not like her to skip paying her tribute. She knows she's lucky to have the position she has. So I need an outsider to make her pay up. It's a little more diplomatic coming from someone from the outside. And I need someone who isn't scared Chloe will shut them out of the entertainment district. Ask her for the shards and find out why she's not been paying. If you can't manage that, at least make sure she pays her outstanding debts.
What about Blake?
Say, are you even listening to me? Blake is the only overseer who doesn't make trouble here. He takes care of his own interests and does what people tell him. I only wish they were all like that.
Tell me about Big Jim.
Big Jim. Good fighter. He's kept the arena turning a profit. Only now he's beaten everyone who's challenged him. He thinks he's invulnerable. I've even heard rumors he's claiming he will take over from the Duke.
Those rumors are true.
How do you know that?
Because he told me himself.
Damn you, Jim. I should want him dead. Instead, I want you to fight him. He needs his ego deflating. You're to fight in the name of the Duke, and make sure that you teach Big Jim a lesson before I have to shut him up permanently.
What is the problem with Mad Bob?
Mad Bob, yeah. That is its own chapter. He oversees the scrap deliveries to the fort. They are a big source of profit. Only now there isn't any scrap coming in, and I don't know why. The desert might be dry of water, but there's no way it's dry of scrap.
Speak to him and find out what's happening.
I'm afraid he isn't delivering because nobody will work for him. But maybe it's something else. If you can get Mad Bob to start making deliveries again, I promise that will earn you a good reward.
I will look into the problems you're having.
That's what I wanted to hear. I run things for the Duke. Get things to move along more smoothly? Well, the Duke doesn't forget people who show him loyalty. Let me know how things go.
Gut, unser Weg zu den Outlaws. Ja, wie gefahren. Und nächste Episode fangen wir an mit den einzelnen Hauptmännern und gucken, was da geht. Bis dahin.